Best crypto trading platforms, full guide and review. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be reviewing and comparing some of the amazing crypto trading platforms out there because we've all heard of crypto and we all know the benefits of trading crypto, but how can you get started? Well, we're going to be discussing all the major players including Binance, Bybit, and many more. And I'm going to be telling you guys all about the pros and cons of using each one of these platforms, which one should you be using, and more. So let's jump right in. Now, if you want to get started with Binance, with Bybit, with OKX, with BitGet, with Coinbase, make sure to check out the description box down below. I have bonuses and referral links which can help you in getting a bonus and having some startup money. So do check those links out to get special promotions and avail those special offers. In the current world of crypto trading, it's really important to know some of the major crypto exchanges, what are the differences, and what are the things you should be comparing. So before using any crypto exchange, we can check a rating site like DeFi Llama to see how big the exchange is and if they have proof of reserves. Proof of reserves is the cryptographic proof that the exchange holds clients' assets in their wallets, and we can see Binance is number one in that. They hold 72 billion worth of clean assets. So you can go into DeFi Llama yourself, simply open up Google, search for DeFi Llama, and if you go into the DeFi Llama dashboard, you will see all information about cryptocurrencies. You can scroll down. Not only do you have different cryptocurrencies, but you can actually take a look at exchanges as well, and you can compare them. So on number one, we have Binance with 72 billion worth of clean assets. And if you want to dig deeper into any exchange, you can click on these links and you can go down and see what assets they hold and how much of them they have an inflow and outflow out of all of those assets over time. So it's free information and you can just look at it and compare the top exchanges right here. So starting off, the most important thing about using a crypto exchange is how much do they charge us, and it's completely free to create your crypto trading account. However, these exchanges only charge us when we trade. So they'll charge us a percent of the volume that we trade so that we can easily compare them between all of these exchanges. And now, depending on where you sign up and what link you use down below, you can get different promotional links as well as different benefits. So your trading fees initially might be lowered for that time period. Now, there are many different VIP levels and other types of discounts, which can make crypto trading a bit more complex or working on a crypto exchange a bit more complex because those levels give you discounts on your trading fees. So if you are a professional trader, you might get discounted on certain things, which can make it really difficult for us to compare them side by side. So with that in mind, on the initial level, you'll be paying around 0.1. So in terms of who is the cheapest at the initial level, it's actually OKX. So I'll show you guys what this looks like visually. So starting off, OKX is charging 0.08 to 0.1%. And this is level 1 fees, which means that if you're a complete beginner, what are these platforms going to be charging you? And you can get discounts for trading volumes or some other things specific to every single exchange. You can see that in Bybit, if you have these amounts, your trading fees are going to be lowered if you have a certain volume in your account as well. And on Binance, they have a standard 0.1 fee. Then if you take a look at Coinbase, Coinbase is actually far more expensive because they have a 0.4 to 0.6% fee. Now, a lot of people might say, why is Coinbase in the list if their trading fees for beginners are already so high? Well, Coinbase, although it is way more expensive than all of the other exchanges, they always have been a trusted player in the cryptocurrency market, and it's a trustworthy exchange in my opinion, and it's available in most countries. It's certainly not the cheapest, but with elevated levels, you can get a lot of discounts with Coinbase as well. So you will have some extra trading fees initially, but if you are just a beginner, then OKX has 0.08 to 0.1%. Now, if you move forward and you take a look at level 2 fees, it goes from 0.09 to 0.1% on Binance, 0.0675 to 0.8% on Bybit, 0.045 to 0.05, 0.04 to 0.06, and then 0.4 to 0.15 on Coinbase. Again, the lead is taken by OKX, which is closely followed by BitGet. So although this is one of the slightly less popular cryptocurrency trading platforms, it's still out there and it's still a pretty great tool to use when you take a look at how low the fees actually are. Now, the type of exchange is going to be different as well. You have a maker versus a taker, and this is a spread between the fees. So for example, on Coinbase, it's 4 to 6%. On OKX, it's 8 to 0.1%, as we previously saw over here. And this is known as maker versus taker fees. So depending on what you may get, either the cheaper or the slightly more expensive fee, most of these exchanges you can see are exactly the same. So you don't have to worry if you trade crypto and you use limit orders and you put in orders onto the order book and show them you are a maker of liquidity if you just use market orders, which is a much simpler way to trade. Or you just use the convert features, which are very simple, where you are taking other people's orders off the book. And that is what is known as a taker. Now, makers, because they make liquidity on the exchanges, that is desirable. So sometimes you get cheaper fees for doing that. If you take other people's orders off the books, that's not so desirable. So for exchanges, they want as much liquidity as possible. And if you're a taker, you may pay a slightly higher fee than you are going to see with Coinbase and OKX. They do this, and others in the spot market just don't bother and give you a flat rate whether you're a maker or taker. So although OKX is the cheaper option, if you are a taker, your fees are going to be higher in comparison to makers. Coinbase follows pretty much the same strategy. But if you're on Binance, Bybit, or BitGet, you're going to have a flat fee in the spot market, which is pretty amazing considering all other platforms are not following suit in the same way. Now, next up, let's take a look at crypto exchange on fiat on and off ramps. So if you want to know how to open an account and get fiat currency on and off, we have several videos on each one of these exchanges, so you can check those out as well. And you can check out the links provided in the description box down below to get started with these platforms if you have decided already which exchange you want to use, or you can combine the benefits of all of them into one. Now, it is really important to look at the fiat currency on and off ramps, which is obviously important to get money in and out of these platforms. Now, again, depending on which country that you are in, this is going to be wildly different. In some countries, it's really easy and you can just send in a bank transfer, and in 20 minutes, you have the assets in your account. In other countries, it's a little bit more difficult and complicated. So if you are someone that is in a region where it's difficult to deposit crypto, if I go into depositing over here, I can do deposit crypto or P2P trading. If I go into my wallet and I go into fiat currency, I can simply open, and once I go, you can see if I click on buy crypto and I want to deposit fiat, which is, USDT or USDM, I would have to search whichever dollar I want to add. And then you can see in my region, it's only giving me the option for P2P Express. It's not giving me the option to purchase cryptocurrency directly from my cards. So this is going to be dependent on where you are present. And there are exchanges that might have the use of fintech applications like Revolut or Zen or something like that. So that is going to be up on you and the country that you live in. However, there is a range of options for most crypto exchanges. So the first one is to simply use a card to pay for crypto directly. They all accept this, but the fees are very different. For Binance, they try and keep it around 1%, but sometimes it can be a bit more expensive. Now, if we take a look at Bybit and we're looking to go with one-click buy, so directly buying cryptocurrency via a card, you can see you're going to be paying around 2 to 3%, and Coinbase again is going to be the most expensive here for using a card, which is going to charge you around 4%. I simply do not recommend purchasing crypto off of Coinbase via your card because it's outrageous, and although it's a really simple process to purchase crypto, you're going to be paying so much in fees that it's just not going to feel very profitable. So to use these features, just put in your card information and select whatever token you want to buy, and you're going to choose your payment option. You can go with bank card here. You can see that Bybit gives me the option for Apple and Google Pay. They even have Samsung Pay enabled, and you can choose to buy, let's say I want to spend $30, and then I can go ahead and choose the token I want to purchase, and it's going to give me an approximation of how much of that token I will receive. The one BB-Sol is worth around $300, and for $30 I'm getting 0.104% of a BB-Sol token. So although the fees are slightly higher when it comes to direct purchasing, it's still a pretty decent option. And I would say it's something that most people do overlook. And P2P trading is going to be what you're going to be using if you're trying to find the best price. And Coinbase is much better in the regard, which is why I like to choose it when it comes to bank transfers, or you can see around 35 currencies for Binance, 20 for Bybit, and on OKX they do peer-to-peer now. They might have banking options in your country, but Coinbase does have far more banking options, and you even have applications like AdCash or Advanced Cash or Zen that are integrated into Coinbase, so they just give you more options. And other than their card option, which is just too high in fees, I would say otherwise Coinbase is pretty good when it comes to individuals depositing money directly. You can see that they also have a full disclosure on the risks involved in cryptocurrency trading. Now, moving on, what are some of the other things we should be looking out for when we are comparing these platforms? Well, we have our crypto exchange withdrawal fees. So how much would I be paying when I'm trying to get my currency, my money, out of my crypto account? So if I want to get everything out there, how much money would that be costing me when it comes to fees? Because sometimes you think fees, okay, I paid like $5-10 to deposit, that's going to be my withdrawal fee, and you end up finding out that withdrawal fees are far more. So it's really pretty much free when you're depositing crypto, but when you're withdrawing, it's going to be far more, and those on-ramp tend to be a little bit higher in fees. So what they do is that they take that crypto from the good on-ramp and send it out via a crypto network into these more professional exchanges. So that doing that, of course, when you're using a blockchain network that costs a little bit of money, it's going to look where it's being deposited at and look at the withdrawal options. And these exchanges, like I said, are depositing to a crypto exchange. When you're depositing, it's completely free, but when you want to withdraw, you have to pay a blockchain fee. All we need to know is that one of these exchanges is ripping us off and charging us way more than everyone else, and the answer mostly is no. So for example, if you try to withdraw Bitcoin from the Bitcoin network, you will see the fees. When it comes to crypto wallets, they are defined as gas fees, but when it's just a simple withdrawal, all of them are going to have pretty similar fees. If I go into my withdrawal options on each one of these platforms, you're not going to see a major difference when it comes to withdrawal, even if I am withdrawing fiat currency into my account, or if I am withdrawing Ethereum from the Ethereum chain. So I would say when it comes to withdrawal fees, OKX and Coinbase are the cheapest. And then we have Bybit and BitGet. They are the most expensive for the specific Bitcoin network and the specific Bitcoin asset. There's not a crazy difference, but obviously if you're withdrawing small amounts and paying the difference between $10 or $20 may actually make a huge difference on your actual transaction. So over here, Binance, OKX actually support the Lightning network on Bitcoin as well. Lightning is a layer 2 Bitcoin for payments, and it's much cheaper. And you will see that Binance and OKX support that, but the other platforms don't. Another example is Ethereum. Ethereum network is expensive, but we just have to check the difference between exchanges to make sure we're not getting ripped off. So Coinbase is cheap, and when it comes to Ethereum, they're probably subsidizing that by the others, which is in the ballpark of around $5 to $7. And you can see they support multiple different scaling chains as well. So till now, we understand, okay, basic withdrawals and basic deposits and fees. What else should we be comparing, and how do you define which is the best cryptocurrency platform for you? Well, you might want to go a bit deeper when it comes to determining your primary cryptocurrency platform. Now, these exchanges, Binance is really the industry leader, and it is the largest exchange. It has the highest traded volume out of all of the other exchanges. So they all tend to look very similar to Binance in terms of layout, UI, features, and so on. The trading screen, the assets, the order books, all of that is going to look pretty much the same as Binance. And if I show you guys just one example, this is the spot trading on Binance. And then if I go into trade and go into spot trading on Bybit, you're going to see pretty much this is Bybit and this is Binance. You barely can tell there is a difference. And this is even the updated version of Binance. Binance used to look exactly like this, and this is actually Bybit. So in terms of usability, this typical asset, pair and display of the order books and the charts, the graphs, all of that is going to be the same. You really don't have to worry about that. The trading views, you're going to have multiple different currency pairs as well as actual currency fiats available. So what about people that are looking for crypto trading bots? Well, trading bots are a major part of a lot of people's cryptocurrency trading strategies because you don't want to use a cryptocurrency tool that is just going to make you actively trade all day. You probably do want something that is automated. Now, I couldn't recommend using Coinbase here. They are not something I would recommend for cryptocurrency trading bots. However, one place where I do have cryptocurrency trading bot experience, I would say has been Bybit. Bybit has copy trading. It has all the trading optimizations and automations available, so you can get started right away. You have bot grids you can build, you can copy trade, you can also build futures bots as well. So with that, you can automate on Binance as well. They have some amazing bots as well. They also have them on OKX and BitGet. All four of these platforms are pretty decent. Bybit and Binance do a preferably better job. And with Binance, they have trading bots as a separate section, and you can choose whichever type of bot you want to build, whether it's in the spot market, trading market, arbitrage bot, rebalancing bot, algo orders, auto invest, futures swap, futures VP, or spot DCA. And in your trading grids, if you're just doing some basic spot trading, you can go into create and you can build grids, which are going to yield you profits in the long run. Not only that, but in their bots, they have integrated AI capabilities. So you have short-term sideways, short-term, midterm sideways, midterm fluctuations, and you're able to get profits from these AI-based strategies, and you don't necessarily have to rely on your own technical skills, but you are able to get some more insights with the Binance Trading Bot AI. So I would say either go with OKX. OKX have a fantastic platform with different types of orders that you can trade, different ways of dollar cost averaging into more active trades, and it is unique. When it comes to arbitrage bots, you can actually set up more complex arbitrage portfolio trades on the OKX platform. Arbitrage bots are fantastic. I haven't seen them work as well on other platforms, which is why I would say OKX gets an excellent when it comes to automating trading using bots. Not only that, but you are able to get a pretty good value when it comes to Bybit, OKX, and Binance in terms of all features and ease of use. So now we know, okay, these are all trading features. What about Web3 Wallet? And this is a feature that has been seen in Binance on the mobile version, and OKX really excel in their Web3 wallets as well. Bybit also has their own Web3 wallet, which is accessible directly from the web. Now, with that, it allows you in the Web3 wallets in your exchange at the top, there's a tab, and if you click on it, it will open up a blockchain wallet for you directly within your exchange application. From here, it's easy to get crypto from your exchange into a blockchain wallet and then use decentralized applications. It's convenient, and they have what it's known to be called an MPC wallet technology to make things really secure, which is pretty brilliant from Binance and OKX. So I would say all three of these amazing platforms do have Web3 wallet capabilities. Now, when it comes to separate applications and wallets, Coinbase does have a separate wallet application. So it's not a Web3 wallet, it's not integrated into their exchange. They have a separate Coinbase wallet. It is a brilliant wallet, but again, it's not in the application, it's a separate wallet. It doesn't use the MPC, and Coinbase don't have a Web3 application. So it's going to be a limiting feature when it comes to Coinbase. So let's do a final showdown of which one is better: Binance, Bybit, OKX, BitGet, or Coinbase. So here are some of my more final thoughts on all of these platforms. When it comes to the largest exchange globally by volume and by trading options is definitely Binance. It offers various financial services like staking and lending. Whereas if I was to compare this to Bybit, Bybit is specialized in derivatives trading with up to 100 times leverage. It's more known for their interface and educational resources. Then you have OKX, which has a comprehensive suite of trading products, including futures, margin, and trading. Then BitGet stands out the most when it comes to copy trading. BitGet is most popular for that, and it allows users to follow a experienced trader. When it comes to Coinbase, it's more so popular for security reasons as well as just the reliability of the platform. So feature-wise, they're not too bad off from each other. However, when it comes to fees, Binance has the lowest fees throughout, and it offers discounts through its native token BNB, making it the most cost-effective for frequent traders. Bybit, on the other hand, tries to provide you with as many comprehensive discounts and competitive fees. They do try to offer competitive fees with zero fees on certain trades, but may have higher costs for deposits. OKX generally has lower fees in comparison to Bybit, but varies based upon the user's trading volume. And BitGet maintains a flat structure of 0.1% for both maker and taker fees. And Coinbase, again, as we discussed at the start of this video, is pretty goddamn expensive. Now, in terms of user experience, Binance can be a bit overwhelming because it has a lot packed in. When it comes to Bybit, it's like a simplified version of Binance. Then OKX is complex, but it has advanced features, and it's still pretty intuitive. BitGet is far more focused on copy trading, which makes the interface actually very easy to follow along. And then when it comes to Coinbase, it is user-friendly and it's recommended for beginners because of its long-term stability, clean UI, and easy-to-use tools. Now, when it comes to security and regulation, all cryptocurrency platforms do face issues when it comes to legislature or when it comes to just illegal matters. But I would say that Binance has faced scrutiny in a lot of jurisdictions, and depending on the region you are in, cryptocurrency might have a bad name. Whereas Bybit operates with less regulatory on-site. So this is one of the issues I have, is although it's super popular, it has a good reputation, they don't have as much oversight in terms of legal determinants that they get as much scrutiny as Binance. Although Binance is considered, they have a lot of restrictions placed upon them. It's a good thing, which means that they are being monitored, whereas the other platforms are not being monitored. However, if you're looking for something that has a lot of regulatory compliance, then OKX is going to be for you. you that is going to appeal to anyone because it is licensed in say Chile's and it offers you a degree of compliance with the law, and that's going to appeal to a lot of people. BitGet has again a lot of oversight when it comes to regulations, as does Bybit. Then we have Coinbase. Coinbase is being publicly traded in the US. It adheres to strict regulatory standards, which enhance its credibility. And that is why Coinbase is often recommended to beginners and people looking for simple investment tools in crypto rather than constant trading tools. So, depending on your individual needs for extensive options and low fees, I would say Binance is the tool for you. Whereas if you are looking for derivatives trading, go for Bybit. For advanced features, go for OKX. For copy trading, go for BitGet. And for a beginner, a simple and standard platform of Coinbase. If you're not looking to actively trade all the time, then Coinbase is good for you because you're not going to be too worried about fees because your primary focus is probably going to be investments and savings. Each platform has its own unique strengths and weaknesses. They are catering to different types of traders, and you should consider your requirements, what you prefer, how fee structures are going to impact the type of trades you're making, the available cryptocurrencies that they have. If you're looking to trade, niche coins, would they be available or not? However, one of the most lucrative things that I like about using Binance is their 25% discount with BNB. Bybit does not have any extra discounts. On OKX, you have 100 OKB with 0.075 and 0.09 for advanced traders and transactional fees. Then with BitGet, you get a 20% discount with volumes larger, and Coinbase has no such discounts. So again, personal preferences are going to play a major part in this. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to make a better informed decision about which cryptocurrency platform you should be using. Now, if you want to get started with any of these and if you just want a boost when you're starting up, make sure to check out the links provided in the description box down below. These links are going to help you out a lot when you're getting started and can be a great way for you to get some added bonuses. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or queries, you can leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.